And Brian Mendoza coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. Tim, I'll start with you. We can now call you a WBO Super Welterweight World Champion. For the first time, you've got a world title belt on the line. Gee, that's all got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Forever in history books, Tszyu, WBO World Champion, that's written. It was written a long time ago in the stars, and it's finally here on paper.
Boxing is all about risk and reward. How do you assess the risk of taking on Brian Mendoza?
Look, we're the two top dogs in the division. It's quite simple. The other bloke, you know what happened. His hand started hurting, and he did his little thing and found that money fight and got the opportunity, which every fighter would take, of course. But yeah, me and Mendoza are the two next pit bulls in the division. I got the WBO, he's got the WBC. We're both coming off two big wins. We're both on that incline. There's no decline from either side. So it's a tremendous challenge, and I look forward to taking it with both hands.
Well, Brian, we welcome you to Australia, and obviously you'll be here in a few months, but we welcome you with caution. You're a boxer that has defied predictions in your previous two fights, stunning knockouts of Pandora and Rosario. You thrive on being out of your comfort zone. How far out of your comfort zone is coming to take on Tszyu in Australia?
First of all, I want to thank everybody here that's played a role in making this fight happen and everything. And this is my comfort zone. I found comfort in being uncomfortable. And I've noticed, fights when you're supposed to win, they're easy, whatever. You don't wake up the same. But when I'm up against the odds like this, those are the fights you really wake up for. And these are the moments I'm thankful for. And I'm glad. As you said a moment ago, that there was no hesitation. I believe we're showing how these big fights are made. There was no rumors, there's no gossips, there's no leaks. We literally just said, you want to fight, it's signed. So it was that easy, and I think that's a good example to be showing the rest of the boxing world. And I'm just excited. Definitely excited, first time in Australia, so looking forward to that too.
We saw what happened to Tim's last two opponents that came down under. Why is this going to be different for you?
Just like I've been saying, with all my past opponents, I feel like I just come from, I bring something to the table that they haven't seen before. I believe, I can be slick, I can come forward, I can box, I do a little of everything. I end up, trying to put the fight into my game plan, exactly where I want it fought, but I just feel like I can adapt, and I have, it's my work ethic that really pays off in these fights. I just work harder than anybody else in the world, I believe, and that's what's getting me here. I don't bank on talent, on luck, on power. We're just in there working hard and learning and getting better every day.
Okay, now I'd like to open it up to the media we've got here in Sydney to ask some questions. If anyone would like to come forward with a question for Tim or for Brian. Peter Liddell.
Hi Brian, Peter Liddell from News Corp Australia. You were the giant killer who surprised Pandora. You saw he was a stay busy fight and you surprised him. What are you going to do to Tszyu?
I think you guys can expect another explosive performance. That's what I'm saying. I'm not usually the type of guy like, I'm going to knock this guy out or do this and that. But you can definitely expect an explosive performance and fireworks, big time fireworks.
Really great from News Corp here. What do you know about Tim? Have you seen much of him in the past? And how long has he been on your radar for?
He's been on my radar since he became the name of the division. He's got that WBO, and this is one of those full circle things. People keep talking about how I came from just being a swing belt and this and that. I was a swing belt on his fight versus Gaucher, and so I actually fought after him on that night. Once they cleared out of the ring and everything, that's when I was able to get. So I clawed my way out from that to now facing Tszyu, main event in Australia. Just worldwide stuff, real world champion stuff. And that just excites me so much. I really can't wait to get in there and really get to work. But of course, I've been studying, since back then, and I'm a student of the game, and I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of a boxing fan. So I've always studied. I studied all fighters, and I'm well aware. But that's all stuff that we'll break down when we get on fight night.
Brian, Adrian Mazenko from the Sydney Morning Herald. You mentioned that experience in Minneapolis. An Australian journalist, including myself, were there to watch that performance. Obviously, we were there to look at Tim. Did you think 2 fights ago that you'd be in a position to be fighting Tim rather than sort of being after the main event?
That's the thing, you know, it was more to make to turn non-believers into believers, because I've always believed in myself. That's why I didn't quit, you know, when it got tough, and, you know, like I took a loss, you know, this and that, all the ups and downs, like the faith in my team and myself and my abilities and everything, that's what's always kept me going. So I guess short answer to see.
Jamie McCullers here. Tszyu,
Yeah, sorry, there's a little delay.
Mendoza's had some stunning knockouts in his recent fights. How mindful are you of the power that he possesses?
Well, in all honesty, anyone that puts gloves on has some sort of power. Where us boxers, we're paid killers, basically. That's what we do. So I respect anyone who gets in the ring, and I respect anyone that's got power. And he's one of them. His last performances, you've seen it, one punch type KOs, and they've been against very, very top opposition. So I'm not taking this lightly, but at the same time, I possess power as well. People are dropping from me as well, and their eyes are going googly as well. So his intention is to do the exact same thing that I intend to do.
All right, thanks, gents, for your questions there. And no doubt there'll be plenty more coming your way at the conclusion of this announcement. But it is official now. Tszyu v Mendoza, October 15, live on main event in Australia, and Showtime in the US.